pretty much the exact same question last night, but I think you and Scoot had the final 8 points tonight. Just what have you guys found recently where you're going to find the best matchup, whether it's you, whether it's him, and attack and make a play?
Yeah, I mean, it was a little different situation last night. They kind of started to trap him, and just got off the ball, and I had an open lane. I just took it, just being aggressive, and we got down here, made the shots, made the right plays.
Speaking of down the stretch to a degree, you guys have won some close games. There's been late game execution, both ends. Earlier in the year, it didn't go that way sometimes. Doc mentioned there might be some confidence. We're winning these games now, and there might be that feel. Just, is it a mixture of confidence and execution, or what's maybe changed?
Yeah, I would say both of those. Confidence, just knowing that we're capable of digging out these games, and just buckling down. I think it really just starts on the defensive end, just putting pressure on the ball and just locking in the last 4 or 5 minutes, whatever the case may be, and just buckling down, getting all the rebounds, making the right plays, not fouling. And when we come down on offense, just executing and getting the right shots.
What does it do for this team when consistently you guys can put so many guys in double figures, 7 of them, scoring 10-plus tonight?
Yeah, we have a bunch of capable scorers on the team, so that just means they're moving the ball and everybody's touching the rock and just being aggressive in our own right. So we keep doing that. I think it's for the better for our team.
Late in the game,
she asked me about your passing. You did a great job.
Yeah, certainly.
Late in the game, you have the floater, but you also have the lob to Jericho as well. What does him as a rim runner kind of mean to you as a playmaker and a decision maker?
He's always a lot there, so when we get downhill as a playmaker, it's either going to be the floater, get all the way down to the rim, or he's open for the oop most of the time. So just getting downhill and letting the play make itself.
To have him kind of be an option like that, obviously, Giannis has been a lot lopsided in that sense. To have that back in the offense with the way that Jericho can play, what does that do for you to have him do what he can do?
It just opens it up for the guards getting downhill. Just him putting pressure on the rim is kind of pick your poison. So he keep doing that, we keep getting downhill, then we just keep making plays.
Speaking of what Kuz just said, you said your passing game is what you feel like has improved the most this season. Was that your aim? Is that what your goal was this season, or?
I wouldn't say it was my goal, but kind of just happened naturally. I feel like I've always been a pretty good passer. So just as you get more opportunity, you get the ball in your hand more, it kind of shows itself more.
And then from a collective standpoint, what stood out the most to you about this game and just your efforts, really, for all 48 minutes?
Yeah, I would say the whole 48, we were just playing the right way, guarding, and I'm just most proud of how we buckled down at the end of the game, being able to come down with, timely boards, timely shots, just playing the right way and just buckling down and coming out with a win. I think we've been in a lot of close games this year, so last 4 or 5 minutes is the time to buckle down, and we keep doing that. That's how we get wins.
Scooter kind of mentioned that he feels better about himself, not worrying about turnovers so much. He used to obsess over it, and now he's like, you know what, I have the ball enough, it's going to happen. Yeah. I'm curious for you, how have you kind of mastered next play mentality throughout this season?
Yeah, I kind of feel the same way. I mean, nobody wants turnovers, but when you have the ball in your hand for sure, as much as we do at this time, it's going to happen. So it's just, like you said, next play mentality, and just keep playing. You might make mistakes, but it's on you to just let it go and just come down and try to make the right play the next time. I think that's been an issue for mine the past couple of games, but it happens. So you just kind of learn from it and just keep playing.